Bruce's Big Call Dinar Intel Tuesday night, June 18, 24. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Welcome everybody to the Big Call tonight. It's Tuesday, June 18th, and you're listening to the Big Call. I hope everybody's tuned in all over the globe. Thank you, satellite team, for getting the signal out to so many countries, as many as 200 countries around the globe, and we've had confirmation of about 25 million individuals that the call has gone to. It's a unique software thing where they can translate my voice into umpteen different languages in 3 seconds. So that's really an amazing feat. We count ourselves blessed to have a satellite team that can make all that work technologically and get it out there. So we're excited. Oh, don't forget, federal holiday tomorrow. That's right, Juneteenth is June 19th. It celebrates the end of slavery, the Emancipation and Proclamation. It is now a federal holiday, but keep that in mind tomorrow and beyond that. Let's pray the call in as we welcome everybody around the globe. Let's pray to call in. Okay, thank you, Bob. And let's take a look now. Thank you very much for that segment, Bob. Let's take a look and see where that puts us tonight. And there's some interesting information that we found today and yesterday. Primarily today. And where we stand right now is, Redemption Center people that we know they have a job to put in the new quantum financial system, codes, into the computer. And we know that they have entered codes in the last couple of days, and the codes came back. They are going to re-enter. In other words, it wasn't taken, it wasn't receiving. Then, well, today. Okay, let's put the code again today by 10:30 in the morning, and then what happens? What takes or whether you get an email back? Well, of the 3 codes that were entered, 1 was received and 2 were sent emails back, and the emails are sent back. We're on Iraq, 1 on the rupiah, and the reason was, I believe, they did not state this. But I believe we had been told, you guys remember that without GHT the Iraqi budget for Iraq had been put in the Gazette last Saturday. Well, came to find out it was not in the Gazette Saturday. Sources in Iraq said he was told by the Prime Minister of Iraq that it would go into the Gazette tomorrow. Which is Wednesday. Okay, that's good. So the fact that we get an email back at the Redemption Center saying, nope, not yet. There is still something with Iraq. So to me, it's probably because the budget has not yet been put into the Gazette and therefore the rate would not be seen in the Gazette and so on. So even though Iraq is trading up the value of the dinar, they really were not quite street the position of locking in that rate for us. Now cut to Afghanistan. That situation requires a rate. It requires a rate that is solid for the rates to lock in. We anticipate tomorrow. We've been told that the redemption centers will enter those 3 codes no later than 10:15 in the morning. Tomorrow, by 10:15 they get entered, and we will see if all 3 codes take, and the theory is, they should. We will have all 3 to be received and we should get that back solid screen rates, on the bank screens, on the Redemption Center screen, is what we're talking about. On Redemption Center screens, which will indicate a solid, tradable currency, exchangeable. That's exciting for us, that really is. We also heard from another source that unless there's a false flag event tomorrow, which we don't anticipate, but that could go up the worst, but otherwise, if there's no false flag event, we're going to be in the midst of it tomorrow. I think that means notifications, bondholders and us, and quite possibly the start of exchanges tomorrow afternoon, evening. We could actually do both. Now we will have to see what happens, obviously, see what manifests, but I think based on the information we've had in the last few days, and the fact that we're lined up and ready to go, I believe they're ready for this thing to go. It's interesting that it would reveal on Juneteenth our Declaration of Emancipation, Proclamation, Freedom for All, Freedom Day. And that's how we have to look at this tomorrow. So we've had very decent rates showing up on the screens. We've had them trading up. Lights flashing, we've had certain people from Wells Fargo get the green light to go ahead, enter those codes. That was positive. I really think now we're finally kind of coming down to the point where when those codes are entered in the morning, at 10:15 a.m., could quite easily get solid rates and get emails from Wells Fargo, where we can receive and set our appointments or tomorrow and beyond. That's exciting, and that's what I believe we should be anticipating. That's really what I most wanted to say. That's what I wanted to bring to you tonight. One of our sources said if we don't have a false flag event tomorrow, we're going to be right smack dab in the midst of it. Everything is happening, bondholders, us, intermediaries, everybody getting paid out. Okay, the latest thing I had was R, and R still coming this month. I can't speak to the increase in social though, that has not been absolutely confirmed. So everybody have a great night and we'll talk to you Thursday, unless these numbers have manifested and we have them. Otherwise, everybody, have a great night and we'll see you on the other side. Listen to the full version on the official DinarReport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.